Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. This man just might be the one. Tonight I'm gonna give him some. No, what are we talking about? What is happening? Why did it go from 0 to 100 real quick, y'all? What is going on? What is the tea? What has happened? What the Wedley? I'd what is happening, you guys? We gotta talk. Those of y'all who are familiar with the show, the former show on OWN called Welcome to Sweetie Pies, you guys. We have to talk about a new song that has dropped a few days ago by none other than Miss Robbie. And she is not new to this. She is true to this. As you know, she has been around for decades. And she has been releasing music. Like, she's been releasing different singles and things here and there. She released a song in 2021, first in 2017 at Christmas. It's Christmas time again. Also said in the 2021 song, now we might have to unpack these other songs in another video. Ain't My Stuff Good Enough? No. Then another one, Thinking About Cheating, y'all. Now, that one was pretty interesting. That one was pretty lit. But actually, Ain't My Stuff Good Enough was pretty lit, too. And then Boss Lady, talking about her being a boss and all the things. That came out in 2024. But we got to talk about some We got to talk about a new song that dropped, you guys, a few days ago. I believe it was on, when did this song drop? I think the 28th. I think on Thanksgiving. I think the song dropped on Thanksgiving, you guys. But there is an article about this, about Miss Robbie and her return to the music and all of the things. So we are going to get into that first, and then we're going to get into the song and video. So, Sheen Magazine exclusive. Miss Robbie Montgomery drops new single and music video for Might Be the One. And don't y'all worry, I will pin it in the comments for y'all. A soulful story only she could tell. Miss Robbie Montgomery has worn many crowns throughout her extraordinary career, and today she adds another jewel to the collection with the release of her highly anticipated new single and music video, Might Be the One. A powerhouse in every sense, the Sweetie Pies matriarch sat down with Sheen Magazine for an intimate and entertaining conversation about the inspiration behind her latest record, her evolving creative energy, and the unstoppable fire that keeps her moving forward. The story behind Might Be the One. When asked what inspired the new record, Miss Robbie gave us a story only she could tell. Might Be the One title is somewhat subliminal, she explained. People will interpret it their own way, but the inspiration that came from the restaurant. A gentleman walked in demanding some of my infamous peach cobbler. He just had to have it. I said, well, give him some. Oh, this is not what I thought the song was about. After work, my colleague and I looked at each other and said, now that's steak, our word for song material. The true artistry associated with the song is freedom. She highlights how she was having fun with the analogy, but if she chose to give him some, she would. No. In true Miss Robbie fashion, every day life becomes art, and when asked if her decades in the kitchen and influence her music, she stated absolutely. Food, conversations, and the people that come in the restaurant supply the material. Folks may say I'm too old to be talking about he might be the one or give him some, but I've lived long enough to say what I mean and mean what I say. I know that's right, Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie's new release is a reflection of doing things her own way. I am doing things on my own terms. I try to put out a song at least once a year, she said. When she asked who her dream collaboration would be, she chuckled and stated, whoever wants to work with me. Then after a moment, she added humbly, Miki Howard, y'all, or Patti LaBelle. A legacy etched in entertainment history. Before the restaurants, before reality TV, Miss Robbie was a part of the most electrifying acts ever, the Ike and Tina Turner Revue. She shared a never-before-told moment. Fool in Love was originally written for a male artist who was due to be in the studio to record. He didn't show up. Tina said, I can sing it and I know the lyrics. A surprising detail, Tina Turner, myself, and our other background singer, we were all pregnant at the time. We recorded it anyway, and the rest is history. Creative freedom, doing things her way. The release reflects Miss Robbie's commitment to artistic independence. I'm doing things on my own terms. I try to put out a song at least once a year. Why did this, the article repeated itself? Okay, let's go down to the bottom, to the next. Okay, what's next? Music performances and new business ventures. What fans can expect more of. Hopefully some performance dates will be coming in the next few months. But behind the scenes, Miss Robbie remains the definition of active, sharp, and driven. I still drive myself, cook, and make boss decisions. I'm not concerned with people calling me old because I'm still here and I'm living accordingly. She also exclusively revealed I'll be opening an event center in a few months and another restaurant in St. Louis a few months after that. Sheen Magazine will be there to spotlight it all. A fun finale. Miss Robbie plays Finish the Phrase. We closed our interview with a playful word game that highlighted her charm and personality. Music makes me feel, and she replies, sexy. The best part of creating this new song was she smiled and let the mystery speak, being able to work with the Southern Soul artist Omar Cunningham. Not to mention, she credits the amazing video directed by Craig E. Thomas and shot by Matthew Goodman. What's cooking at Sweeting Pies? If the new song were a dish, what would it be? Banana pudding, my sister makes the best. 3 ingredients that describe Miss Robbie. Sugar, spice, and vanilla, because whatever you put them on, it makes it taste good. Then I reiterated, so you would enhance whatever you touch? She laughed and replied, I do. Miss Robbie Montgomery, still sweet, still spicy, still soulful. With new music, new business ventures, and signature charisma, Miss Robbie proves that passion has no age limit. Might be the one captures not just a moment, but the spirit of a woman who continues to inspire, create, and live boldly, you guys. So I was right, it came out Friday, November 28th. It is all streaming platforms, Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, and it came out on YouTube, the video, you guys. So we got to talk about the video a little bit and some other things, because it is I did not think the song was about food. I didn't think it was about food until I got to the end of the song, and maybe the lyrics, she was talking about food, but that was not my initial thought, right? That was not my initial thought, because there's something at the end of the song where she's talking about, I can give him some potatoes and give him some other stuff, and I didn't know what that had to do with the rest of the song, right? But nonetheless, the video is setting up, of Miss Robbie hanging with her girls, giving them the tea, talking about how she met this man. This man didn't pay her light bill, and he might be the one. She's gonna give him some. So that's what I thought. But she then made a comment that he has to have teeth. If you don't have any teeth, how could you be eating, right? But she was talking about food. And so then she looked at a picture frame that is supposed to be reminiscent, I think, of back in the day and everything else. And we get a shot, we get flashbacks to black and white of St. Louis, Missouri in 1970. And it is this woman dancing seductively. I'm not sure if she is supposed to represent Miss Robbie at that age or not, but it's her dancing seductively in front of this man. And then the song comes in, right? And she's talking about how she's in her closet. She's trying to figure out what to wear, and that she has a man that loves to wine and dine her, and she doesn't want to be sitting at home empty-handed. But then the thing is, but tonight might be his time. He might just be the one. Tonight, I'm going to give him some. That's the hook. He might be, you know what I'm saying? That's the hook. This man just might be the one. Tonight, I'm going to give him some. And so none of the less, she says in the song, he's persistent and he's consistent. This might be the one to lay. She says he's been cutting grass and doing odds and ends, says he wants to be more than just my friend. He's been calling me and hanging around. I know he want to lay me down. No. I better stop playing hard to get before he takes up with another chick. And then it goes, this man just might be the one. Tonight, I'm going to give him some. You know what I'm saying? And so then she is, that's the gist of the song. She said, I might give him a little bit. I might give him a lot. Listen, I did not know the song was about food until there was a food reference at the very end of the song, and I was confused. But then she talked about also how she was going to lay up under this man. Here's the thing. Let's just call it for what it is, y'all. It's a double entendre. Let's call it for what it is. It is a double entendre. And you can talk about food, the inspiration of the song. You could talk about how it was from somebody wanting some of your peach cobbler at the restaurant. But the lyrics and the music video say otherwise. The lyrics and the music video say otherwise. And it says it is for the grown-up. Now, Miss Robbie's voice, it is given that church voice, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It is given soul, it is given church, and the whole nine, and everything else. But it's a nice bop. It is a nice bop. So I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to watch this video. I want y'all to watch this video. I want y'all to listen to this song. I want y'all to stream this song on wherever you get your streaming from, whether it is Apple Music, Spotify, wherever, Amazon Music. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of the song. Do you think in listening to the song, is it about food or is it about the grown-up? Because even after reading this interview and reading her explanation, I'd already listened to the song like about 10 times. And each of those 10 times, I didn't think that the song was about food. No, absolutely not. So there is that. That is it. That is all. Es todos, es final, es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.